I'm here. It's me and Rudy, I promise. Rudy's coming. He'll be here in like 5 minutes. I just wanted to get started because it's really late and we go to bed early now. We go to bed at midnight or 12:30 because we have to wake up at 7 to bring the kids to school. So, hey, it's really late, I know. So we're not gonna be here too long. Hey, Dante. Um, Rudy's gonna be here in a minute. I'm trying to figure out where to put this phone because I don't want to hold it this whole time. Hey, Risa Cup. Hey, Jarrett. Whew. Oh, hey, Stephanie. Hmm. What's going on, everyone? L&R Rudy After Dark. Rudy's gonna be right back, but we can get started. I don't want to be here too long, because even though I'm not supposed to be working, I am working on wedding photos. I want to get back to work at 11, but I do want to hang out with you guys for a little bit, and just see what's going on. No problem, Jarrett. What do you guys want to talk about? As always, keep it spicy, keep it funky. What questions do you guys have? Glad to see you. Just thought of you. Oh, good to talk to you, Shanice. Because I can't see you. I had pizza for lunch today after I did a workout. I got a personal trainer. So I got a personal trainer and I had pizza for lunch. Ridiculous. It was so intense. So the trainer is actually really good, very affordable, and he's very understanding of my conditions. Because as you guys know, I have a really bad big toe, which has been hurting because I had to wear shoes today. And I'm also anemic and I pass out often. So I almost passed out 3 times today, and he allowed me to take a break, and he instructed me on how to like regain normalcy because I was feeling lightheaded. So he was like, just take a walk, come back, and I felt better. And it was just really good. I pushed myself, and I'm just so happy I didn't pass out. So that was nice. Um, so yeah, I don't know why I just explained all that. I guess just to talk. But that's what I did today. I did it. My first session was last Wednesday, and it was great. And so I think I'm gonna be doing it every Wednesday morning. Yeah, because I'm trying to make a schedule for myself now that the boys are in school and everything. I just want to. I've been feeling really good and proud of myself because I've been accomplishing so much now that the boys are in school. Like, I wake up early, drop the boys off, and then I go to Starbucks, get myself a drink, and I work for 3 hours. Then I come home, take a nap, and then work some more. Then when the boys come home, I just focus on them. Hey, Ray. Marie just texted me. I don't know what she wants. Always texting me at the wrong time. Yeah, so life's been good. What have you guys been up to? Um. Oh, Shanice just messaged me on Instagram. That's funny. Talk to me, guys. Give me a reason to stay on. I feel kind of cute in my glasses. Why do I look cute? Is it because of my earrings? School, work, and gym. Same. Not really. I'm just ready for the weekend to relax. My weekend's not gonna be too relaxing, but lucky you. I have to work this weekend. I'm shooting an event, staying in a hotel, and then shooting the second part of that event. Then I'm going to an anime night. I have my outfit for the anime night. I'm gonna feel so cute. I can't wait to post pictures on Instagram. And then what's on Sunday? I don't think I have anything on Sunday. Um, Studying, adjusting, I miss home. Yeah, how is school, Stephanie? I can't believe you have to go away. Like, I was like, how's she gonna leave her man like that? No, I'm kidding. Girl, I'm glad that you are doing what you need to do for yourself, because I feel like so many women who are not married are focusing not focusing on themselves as human beings. Like, we have to remember ourselves, you know? It's important to do things for yourself while you're single. And single as in not married. And so I was just like really proud that you decided to go away for school and not be like, oh, I can't leave my boyfriend. You know? Even though you and Yelansky, I'm pretty sure you're like courting right now, because you're not just dating, you're like serious about it and dating with intention, I'm sure. But still, like, I applaud you for that. That's very good. It's quiet here. The boys must be sleeping. Quiet there. The boys must be sleeping good. Jaden has a cough, and Jonathan was up from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock yesterday morning, screaming at the top of his lungs that he wants to go to school. Of course, I didn't hear any of it. Rudy's parents had the monitor because we forgot to take it back from them because we went out. And Rudy just like jumped up at 5 o'clock in the morning. He was like, where's the monitor? Because he heard Jonathan crying. And then it turned out that he was up for like 2 hours. So, yeah. Our plans for the weekend are, thank you, dear, to shoot a church conference. Oh my gosh, dear, I didn't tell you. You know the guy who sings, I need you now, I need you now. You guys know who Smokey Norfolk is? I need you now, I need you now. That guy. I sing that song all the time. He's gonna be at the conference. He's speaking. Oh, nice. I cannot believe it. So yeah, it's a conference in Brooklyn. We're shooting it, and then we asked them to get us a hotel because we don't want to be traveling back and forth like that, because we'd be coming home late Friday night, then having to go back Saturday morning. So I asked them for a hotel. They were like, yeah. So they got us a hotel. We're staying there, and then we're gonna go back and shoot the rest of the conference. And then right after the conference, we are going to our friend's anime game night. And yeah, that's it for the weekend. Yeah. Hey, Ronke. I'm in school, and I have no problem with leaving my boyfriend. Having that time away from each other is good. Exactly. Rudy and I, when we just started dating, he was in school, and I only saw him every other weekend. And then he started to like amp it up. He sped up the time to every weekend because, you know, he just couldn't be away from me. So that was cool. And then after that, we saw each other every day. Like, we would spend every day together. It has been a really long time, Monkey, but I have been following you on Instagram, so I feel like it hasn't been that long because I see you. Yeah. On the bed, dear. So Rudy's about to join us. Yeah, it was hard, but I know what I want, and when I graduate, I'll be getting a stable job and be in a position to get ready for marriage. Look at God. That is so great. I'm happy to hear that. Stephanie, I don't want to pressure you, but I really hope that you plan to invite me and Rudy to the wedding. No pressure. Huh? I'll try not to. Alright, I'm gonna stick it out. It's too high. Why is it so high up? Yeah. Why'd you're so annoying.
Man, that's every other.
Yeah, because I don't know why you did that. Yeah, Stephanie, so you guys know, Rudy and I don't have a lot of friends, okay? Especially friends who are getting married. So that's why I said, Stephanie, better invite us, okay? Because I don't want you to think that because it's been a long time since we hung out that we are no longer friends, okay? We are still friends and we still want to come to the wedding. Okay. I'll be back during the summer and winter. Okay, that's good. Um, you'll be there. Trust me, no doubt about that. Awesome. Shanice says, "Hey, Rooney, how's everyone doing? Rudy and the boys, how are you doing?"
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And the boys are doing well. So I tried this thing today where I didn't raise my voice at the boys. And it's like I want to share, like I was actually going to write a blog post about it because I feel like I discovered something. So Jaden and Jonathan love to fight, and when they come home from school, they are so tired and they're so young, they don't know how to deal with their fatigue. So what they do is they scream at each other, they pick fights with each other, they try to get on my nerves on purpose just so that I will show them some kind of attention, right? But it's usually negative attention because I'm upset with you because you're fighting and hitting and not listening to me. Like literally, Jaden will just not listen to me. I'll tell him to take off his shoe and he'll just stand there. So today I said, you know what? I'm going to use level voice. I'm not gonna raise my voice. It's just gonna be level. When I ask something, I'm going to ask it nicely and sweetly, and I'm not gonna do any punishments or anything like that. I'll threaten to punish, but nicely. I'm gonna say, Jaden, would you like to stand in the corner? Or I'm gonna say, Jaden, it's time to go stand in the corner. Leave me alone. You're gonna be shaking the bed too when you start talking. I'll be like, Jaden, it's time to go stand in the corner. And he'll be like, no. I'll be like, okay, well, eat your chicken. And that's how I'll speak as opposed to, Jaden, eat the chicken now. So I tried that today, and guess what, guys? The least amount of fights I've ever seen, ever, since they started school. I think they only fought like twice. And it wasn't even like a long fight because I was there watching them. So I think that every parent should try that if you're not already doing it. I know that in the black community we'd love to just like yell and hit and do all those things. But for once, let's try the way the white people do it.
Like,
No, it's because that's what I think of. Like when I went to the daycare to drop off Charles, he's in a school that is predominantly white. He's the only black child, black boy, black person. So you know, they're all the same age. They're 2 years old, and all the kids in there, you know, they're doing what 2-year-olds do. But the mothers, they're like, honey, you're gonna have to do this, and like using big words too, like just big word. I can't think of what I can't think of what she was saying, but she was saying big words as opposed to I'm not even gonna try. Yeah. I can't think of any big words that you can say, but she was speaking to her just like this, and you can't do this, honey.
you lost your toy? That's preposterous.
No, not like that. But you're annoying. But she was like, honey, you're gonna have to share, or she had it first. You can't do that. No, keep your hands to yourself. Like that kind of. And every time I see a white person do that, I'm amazed because I'm like, first of all, sometimes, okay, so it's a 50-50. It's either it's effective, like the child is actually listening, or you see the little kids in the corner throwing tantrums, throwing themselves down on the floor. So that's why I'm like, your method is dumb. It's foolish. It's stupid. It's preposterous. Stop. But I was like, you know what? I've tried the other way, and it does not work. Jaden and Jonathan don't throw tantrums in public. Ooh, I'll get angry just thinking of if they ever tried that, you see. They don't throw tantrums in public, but they throw tantrums all the time at home. So it's like we have the reverse.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, so I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to try to step over to the other side for one day and just see what happens. And it was a huge help. I guess that's the kind of discipline that they need, because every other method that we've tried just does not work. So I just wanted to share that. Yeah. Let me see what everybody said while I was talking away. Shavana said, hey, you're going through my wife phase with our kids when it comes to going to school. Oh, yeah? With the scheduling and stuff? Wait, or no. With the boys being bad.
Yeah, attitudes and stuff.
They use that calm voice. Yep. The white people way is having the teenage son punking their dad and cussing at their mom. You're right about that.
Yeah.
From what I've seen, yeah. But it's like
That's not going down here.
I don't allow the boys to disrespect anyone, and I get upset when people allow them to disrespect them. Like my mother, for example, she does not play because that's how she raised me and my sister. Like if we did anything remotely disrespectful, even if it seemed disrespectful but she was wrong, like if we said what, like even jokingly, who you watting? Don't want me. Or if we say she, who you call she? Anything like that, she would be like. So when our boys are acting disrespectful to anyone, like it irks me. I don't stand for that. Like you do not talk to grandpa like that. You do not hit grandpa. The other day, yesterday, Jaden hit his grandfather. I was like, go to the corner now. I could not believe it. It's the second time he's doing that in front of me.
And one time, Jonathan, I don't know what happened. They were fine. Like I was watching my dad and Jonathan enjoy something, and my dad was like, "Okay, so we're gonna do this," and Jonathan was like, "No," and I was like, "Hey, get up right now!" And
yeah, but the bad thing about that is you can't combat them
I
yelling
know.
with yelling.
But the thing is, at that moment,
Yes,
at
I
that moment,
understand.
it was just like I know you didn't just do that because you know you're not supposed to be doing that, and it's not normal that you're doing that.
Yeah, that's the hard part. It's like, okay, I can't yell at you for yelling, you know, but it's like you're so upset that you can't even like.
Yeah, no,
yourself.
you know, I guess you know what upset me more. I felt like he did that because he thought my back was turned. So it was like, oh, daddy's not watching, so I'm my own man right now. And he didn't know I was right there. That's what happened. Yeah, because the kids tend to do stuff when we're not looking. Like I've watched Jaden and Jonathan, they'll turn around and they're like, you'll tell them, hey, stop arguing, stop fighting. As soon as you turn around, they're whispering to each other, it's mine.
Yeah. Which I guess is kind of normal.
Yeah, it's a brother thing, I guess.
I'm just hoping they're not like, cause I can't imagine
them doing that at an older age.
As teenagers wrestling each other.
I'm about to jump in there, suplex, do some anime moves on them. We'll be like.
I have a little girl and she's 3 going on 30, but she understands I don't play. I can give her a look and she will stop.
I have a coworker.
I used to work for me. It doesn't work for me anymore.
She has a daughter and we talk about our kids, and she was like my youngest because I think she's 2.5, maybe 3, and she'll go up to her mom and be like, "Mom, this is getting me upset. I'm upset right now. I don't want to be upset." And like she'll do the hand motions and everything, and her mom was like, "What happened? How did she go from like here to like here?" Well, I think girls are different than boys, you know. But
Jaden, I guess, was learning emotions in his old school, and so he started like expressing to me when he was feeling sad. So he's crying because of something, and he's like, "Mommy, I'm sad." And it would break my heart a little bit because I'm like happy that he's expressing himself, you know, because boys don't do that often. So he's expressing himself instead of just like throwing a tantrum and being upset and like screaming. He's telling me he's sad, and then I'm like, "Jaden, why are you sad?" And then he tells me why he's sad. He's sad. It's like because I took the tablet away, or because he couldn't get this, or today he was really sad because the car wasn't working. Like the remote was working only when he's holding up the car, but when he puts it on the ground it didn't work. So he was just so sad because it was like 6 o'clock. He's exhausted because of school, and he's hungry because I haven't started dinner yet. And so all of these feelings, just like he just couldn't take it. I'm like, "Jaden, are you sad?" "Yes, I'm sad." I'm like, Jaden, this is me being calm larger because I'd be like, "Stop be nice." But today I was like, "Jaden, if you cry, that's not gonna make the car work. So there's no point in crying, okay? We're gonna go downstairs and we're gonna eat, okay?"
You know, he just reminded me.
Okay.
Like sometimes when they do something silly, because There was a time Jaden was the same way. I think it was actually maybe a week before school, but he was super tired. He didn't take a nap, and we're changing. I'm changing his clothes into his pajamas, and he knows how to put on his own clothes, but his pants were inside out, and he's done it before, but he was just like, he just took his pants. He was like, it's not working. I'm like, are you trying to rip the pants? But I was like, staying calm. But like in cartoons or animated stuff, you see the parents or they get that like that angry mark, but they're like, hey, um, reverse it, please. And then he flipped it inside out and went to sleep.
Parenting.
No, it's different. It's different for everybody.
Alright, so what else we talking about?
Sorry, guys.
What about that car accident that Kevin Hart was in? Anybody hear about that?
Apparently you did.
I was watching Ratchet and Ratchet with Kevin on stage and Doughboy, and they were talking about the Kevin Hart. Is Jonathan up? You hear that, right?
No.
I've been hearing stuff.
You got the money. Sorry, guys.
Oh no.
It's the cat.
Oh, okay.
There's a cat in our neighborhood and it stays at our house or something. I don't know.
Yeah, so Kevin Hart got into a car accident, and it's really sketchy because there were 2 911 calls, and there were 3 people in a two-seater, and Kevin on stage might have been Kevin on stage. I keep saying Kevin on stage.
Kevin Hart
might have been intoxicated because he walked home and his wife called 911, and yeah, he left the scene. That was crazy. And people are like thinking that he left the scene because he was intoxicated and he wanted to like make sure that the alcohol wore off before the authorities came. Not to be funny, but good thing he is short because he could have died.
I think that actually helped because it was a 2-seater, customized 2-seater muscle car, and there's a little bit of space behind the seats, but you would have to be kind of like small or like a kid to really be in that space. I don't think there's a seat or anything like that. So, yeah, but it could have been also very bad because he's small and short.
I don't know what a muscle car is, so.
Muscle like think of like a 2-door car, like maybe like a Charger, or no. I'm trying not to confuse like a sports car or like a Lamborghini or something like that. But yeah.
Like a Lamborghini?
No, that's not a muscle car. Muscle cars are the ones that are 2 doors where you hear a lot of like the deep sound. Usually they'll have a stripe down the middle.
Ava Styles said that last Christmas I gave you my heart. Stuck in her head.
Yeah.
That's funny. I missed that song. That was so fun to make. It was freezing cold that day. Gosh.
You telling me?
I need to make another music video.
Recording.
Ooh, chow. That was so fun. I still got that wig. I need to repost that video every single Christmas.
Yeah.
Thank God he's alive. Yeah, that could have been a totally different story. Yeah, but I mean, it's kind of... Anyway, I'm not going to talk junk about him because that's not why I brought the story up. But Kevin Hart has too many stories. Like,
I mean, the reason why I think Kevin Hart has a lot of stories and things going on is because he has his foot in everything. He's everywhere. He's doing the voices of animated characters in animated movies. He's physically in movies. He's on shows. He's on YouTube.
He acts like a poor person. Like, why do you have your hand in so many things? Like, you're so rich. Why do you what?
He's also wanted now because he's out there.
I think that's so dumb. Like, it's like, imagine I had my dream job, which is a destination wedding photographer, and I'm shooting like 2 weddings out of the state every month. Imagine me doing that and then also doing all the little things I'm doing. That's dumb.
Yes, that's how some people like to spend their time.
Because for a destination wedding, I would be earning at least $2,000 profit. At least. And I'm getting $4,000 a month, right? I'm doing my thing. Way more than, a lot more than that. I'd be earning a lot of money. Let's just say that. I'd have so much money, and then imagine I'm still trying to run the little studio in Queens. I'm still trying to do birthday shoots and stuff like that. I'm still trying to like sell Tide Fan merch and make little YouTube videos. Like, why? I just will never understand people who stretch themselves thin and just want to have their hands in everything after you're so rich. He needs to slow down. Maybe this is God telling him, "Hey, I allowed this thing to happen to you because you need to take it. You need to take it slow." What if? You never know.
But, I mean, yeah, you never know. You never know. Okay.
I said, "What if?" I didn't say this is God.
No,
because that would be
yeah,
messed
yeah.
up.
No.
If I said that, and I don't have the, I'm not God, so. But I'm saying like sometimes God does slow you down. Like sometimes I'll talk junk to you for a second, and then like I go to open my mouth for whatever reason, and then I bite my tongue. Or every time when I used to like backtalk my mother, without fail, I'd turn the corner and butt my toe. I don't know. It's like God slows you down. But yeah, so I go. Excuse me, these crackers may be gassy right now.
I don't think it's okay.
Oh, is that wig still in the bathroom in the same spot? Yep. Girl, you have to sorry. I'm trying to find another reason to wear that wig. I should wear my black wig, my Vicky wig for my birthday. I should wear it to the anime night. I'm gonna wear it.
Oh, you should wear that to an anime.
Because it's anime. Rudy, you haven't seen my outfit. That joint is fire.
It's not. I mean, it's anime. It's not a cosplay party. There's
No me
difference.
importa. I'm gonna be a scorekeeper. I want to look cute.
Scorekeeper. Oh, okay.
Yeah. The subtotal after, right? Okay, hopefully Kevin gets his life and makes better decisions after this accident. Yeah, I still can't
You would
believe.
hope. You know,
I still can't believe we're just shoving the fact that he's cheated on his wife under the rug. I hated that so much.
Did someone say anime?
Yeah. I hate that so much. Like, I just don't understand how these celebrities can just cheat on their wives and nobody cares, including the wife.
That bothers me because I don't know. For some reason, when it comes to cheating, I'm just like, why? Like, I get upset and I'm like, why would you do that?
Because you're imagining it being done to you.
That has to be one of the things I dislike the most. Like, it's terrible because you're with somebody and you don't know how much they like or love you, but some people give it their all. They give you everything, you know? And for you to be like, yeah, thanks, but I'm gonna go visit this person real quick. But I got your stuff right here. I'll be back. You know?
Mhm.
Like, it's so disrespectful.
Or how he openly dumped his first wife because she wasn't arm candy. Well, I mean, I feel like that's more speculation than unless he said that. Hey, Alicia, unless he said that, I don't know that as a fact. You know, I feel like that's just Twitter talking.
That's another thing. Like, I mean, I'm not just for that comment, but other stars rising to the top, and it's just like, well, I'm here now. So
yeah, like Jesse Williams. Ooh, talking about that man makes me so angry.
Is that the prison guy?
No, that's not Prison Bae.
Oh.
Jesse Williams is that half.
Oh,
half white,
the medical actor
who was like, yeah, Black Power. Went on stage and then divorced his black wife for a white woman. How are you? I mean, I have no problem with race. No problem with dating outside of your race. But I don't even see race like that when it comes to dating. But to be talking about black women are so amazing and so awesome and this and you need to respect them, and then to divorce your wife and it makes no sense. Anyway,
Nope.
That's the stuff that happens in Hollywood, I guess. You just rise up there and then forget about all the people who helped you rise to the top. Rudy, I'm not gonna do that to you when I make it.
Okay. I mean, I wasn't planning on doing that to you if I make it. Like, I really don't believe in that. There are very few stars that, I know of that actually stay with who they're with. Like, oh, LeBron James. He's been with the same guy, I want to say, since high school. I mean, you guys can correct me, but they're still together. They have all their children are there. It's
Who
just,
wants LeBron though?
huh? Wait, what?
Who wants LeBron?
Oh, that's not okay.
I'm saying. Anyway, I digress. Some have open relationships and marriages. Sometimes they are okay with the cheating as long as they don't find out or have to see it. They sometimes have an agreement. Yeah, and in that case, I'm like, why are you married then?
Yeah.
Like, I get the whole open relationship thing. Like, people are crazy and want to do whatever they want.
Yeah, but
But I'd rather you have an open relationship and be with who you want to be and come back to each other than to have an open marriage. You are completely, like, that's a juxtaposition.
Yeah.
Complete oxymoron. You cannot have an open marriage. It's a union between a man and a woman and God. Those are the only three persons who can be in the marriage, okay? Talking about. Get my nerves. What's going on? I just joined. A whole bunch of stuff is going on, T. Rudy sipping that tea. Yeah, see the Malik Yoba situation? Yeah. That's another thing that we saw from Righteous and Ratchet. I guess that's our new Wendy.
Yeah. I know those are the topics of the week.
Yeah, I was like, why are they talking about
it's
gay and homosexual and transgender and stuff so much
all
today?
Over the news, or all over social media.
Yeah, I didn't hear about it before this, but yeah. So the guy likes trans women. He's trans attractive.
Yeah, which is a new term to me. Trans attractive.
I guess it's just a term that heterosexual men made for just so that people wouldn't call them gay.
Yeah, I guess.
But you gay, like.
No, I mean.
It's a man. When she goes to the doctor, she has to write down that she is a male, born a man.
But now there's the option where they don't have to.
No, it is necessary for medical.
I know. There is a line for that, yeah, but.
They have to know. It's not about what you identify as anymore. It's like, how can I treat you? What kind of DNA do you have inside your body?
See, no, the identifying thing I think is just going really far, because some people are being really weird with it. They're like, they're like 60 years old and they're like, you know what? I'm 15. I identify as a 15-year-old.
This is the problem with not having God in your life. When you just let people be free and there are no rules, there's no rule book. People are not living based on the word and on the Bible or any set of rules, and they're just having their own free this and that. That's what happens. Chaos. You're having siblings who are fighting the judiciary system because they want to be married.
What?
Yeah. And I think it's legal, or unless this was a huge joke that I saw, which I don't think it was a joke. It's now legal in New Jersey, I think, for siblings to get married. Unless that was a huge joke and that article completely punked me. But yeah, now I'm pretty sure people are going to be fighting so that they can marry their dogs. They're going to be saying that bestiality, there's nothing wrong with it. Oh, my dog consented. This is what happens. Like, you have to expect it. Like, I'm not surprised by anything anymore. I'm not. People are identifying as aliens.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
Openly. Like, they're not joking.
Yeah.
And there's a whole community of them. And they get together and they have these parties where you can come as you are and be who you want to identify as. And it's just like, so they have this trans attractive. Honestly, I don't even have a whole opinion about that guy, because whatever.
I don't even know him right now.
He said Larry, don't do LeBron like that. But look, it's true though. I can't even think. All I can see is the crying emoji, crying face that people make fun of him for, and his receding hairline. That's all I know about him because of the internet. So I can't find him attractive in that way because the internet did it. Oh god. When are you going to make more videos of your kids and your husband and your mom and your sister? Wow, that's very specific, Alicia.
What?
I don't know. I don't exactly make videos. I just record stuff as it happens. So if Mommy and Larik and Rudy and the boys happen to be around, which I hope they are, then they'll be in the video.
Everybody has their schedule now.
Yeah.
Kids are in school, parents are doing their thing, us, we're doing our thing. We never try to force something or fake anything. Like when you see us, it's as we are, and if you see our children, it's because they're around and they're not taking a nap or they're not sleeping because they have school tomorrow.
But I must say this, a lot of the reason I don't even post like that anymore, I saw somebody complain about me posting a July vlog in September, which is funny because I was gonna say, well, I posted a June vlog in September too.
Well,
But it's too much nitpicking at me and my life and what comes out of my mouth, and it's just annoying to me. So I don't show a lot of stuff on camera. Like I go to Mommy's house all the time. I'm not gonna vlog at her house. Not gonna vlog Larik if she doesn't want to be vlogged, or if I'm not out and about with her. I'm not gonna vlog the kids playing because half the time they're not even wearing any pants, or the room is not up to everyone's standard. I don't want people talking about why is your room so messy. So like I can't deal with it. So I'm just like I'm not gonna vlog. So that's why I vlog outside of the house or when something is just
an eventful day.
So yeah, exactly, an eventful day. I only vlog the special stuff. I didn't even do my daily vlog today, my video log today, because I just didn't feel like it. There's a pile of laundry over there that I just don't want to
fold.
You are so disrespectful.
No, I thought that's what you were gonna say.
You're annoying.
No, I'm serious. Like I thought that's what you.
First of all, yeah, I don't want to fold it, and second of all, I don't want it to be showing in the background of the video, and then people are like, Larry and Rude messy. Like, I just can't, so I just didn't.
And it's not like we're not gonna get to it.
I might not, and that's okay.
Yeah, if she doesn't get to it,
I got stuff to do.
It's fine.
I'm a working woman. I actually work outside of the house now. So I'm working for 3 hours. I come home, I nap, and then I gotta prepare the kids for when they come home so I can give them all the attention. Like, my life has changed, you know what I'm saying? Shanice has been telling me to turn, but Shanice, even if I turn off the comments, people are gonna express their disdain with a thumbs down. And as much as I don't care about thumbs down, honestly, like, it bothers me, like, I
think it used to bother you worse before.
Now I realize that if you give the video a thumbs down, you're still helping me pay my bills because you gave it a view. So, like, I don't care. A rating is a rating. You rated it. I thank you. But if people can't comment what they want to comment, they're just gonna give it more thumbs down. And I just can't bother with it. I'll just not post a video. I'll just do that. Alright, sorry, we completely went off topic. Wow, there's a lot said. Dave Chappelle said it best. There's a lot of gay men here with their wives. I don't know Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle.
I mean, I know who Dave Chappelle is, but I don't know his quotes. Hey, good night. How are the children? They're good, Dale. If that other avatar-looking basketball player can get a mixed girl, trust, so can LeBron. It's all about their bank accounts. But I don't even put mixed girls on pedestals like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
a girl is a girl, guys.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if you a baddie, you a baddie. Whether you're mixed, Chinese, all black, straight from the Congo, Jamaican, Puerto Rican, it doesn't matter. You a baddie, right?
Okay.
Doesn't matter if you're mixed or not. That just sounds wrong. Open marriage. Yeah, exactly. He says he terribly likes trans women. I agree. That's Hollywood for you because they sometimes look like real women. They're shaped like a genetic woman, boobs and all. So that's the attraction. They see a woman exactly, and that's what the guy is saying. He sees. That's why he's attracted to it. But like I said, it. But the thing is, I kind of understand it because so there's this trans woman who has been on Wendy's show and she's like a huge trans advocate. And when she came on the show, I didn't know that she was born a man until she said something. And I was shocked because nothing about her looks masculine at all. Nothing. The voice, the nose, the jawline, the hair, the shape, the boobs, the butt. Everything looks like a female. And she is married to a heterosexual male. And so who apparently, but the thing is, I can't blame him because listen, he fell in love with her as a her, right? And I think I think Rudy would think that she's attractive too. If I pulled up a picture of this person, I'll probably show the picture to Rudy tomorrow. And Rudy's gonna be like, oh, she looks nice. I'm be like, she's a man. And Rudy be like, what? So the thing is, the guy fell in love with the trans woman before he knew, I guess, or if she probably told him, but like he like fell in love with her before he knew that she was born a man, and he was like, you know what? I love you. I don't know how this is gonna work. Literally, I don't know how this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try and make it work. And then they got married. So they're married. Like they're married.
The bad part of that is like there was deception there.
No, there wasn't any deception.
No, because the truth wasn't told outright.
No, Rudy, we don't know the story. So
okay.
let's say that this or the scenario where he saw the trans woman around doing her thing, you know,
Okay.
being herself, laughing, joking.
Yeah.
And he's like, man, I would I would really love to get to know her. In a way, he kind of fell in love with her in that way.
Because he's caught in an illusion.
Yeah, imagine it's a situation like yours and mine where you saw me in high school and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know who she is, but I need to get to know her. And it was like, it's like 2 years of you like being like, I need to be with her. Imagine that's the situation with them. Yeah. So I don't feel like there's any deception, but I just think that it's very interesting how that, yeah. Very interesting. That's all I can say. Mommy? Mommy's here? You saw Mommy? Always coming, pedophilia, bestiality, cannibalism, and etc. will be normalized. Yeah, did you know that? I mean, I don't want to keep going on and on about this, but there's a whole pedophile community, and they call themselves oh gosh, I can't remember the term, but like they get really upset that they can't do what they want to do. They can't rape women. It's like rapists and pedophiles. They can't rape women and they can't sleep with children, and they're really upset. And so like they call them incels. They call themselves incels because they feel like they're trapped.
I've heard.
And they're upset. So it's like, yeah, I feel like there will be a pedophile movement and a rapist movement soon too. Everybody feels like their voice needs to be heard. I identify as a millionaire. Where's my money?
Yo, my money.
Right? Me too, Mocha Mom. I wonder when they stand before the Father, will he ask, so are you not pleased with how I created you? That's the thing, like, I mean, I don't really have... That's the part where I'm like, I don't want to say too much, especially because this is live. And I can't edit it out later. But I have always um, felt sorry for people who are transgender because there are a lot of articles out there that are saying that it is a mental illness. And I can see how it can be perceived as that because it's like you're trapped in your own body, believing that you're in the wrong body. It's like, imagine if I woke up in a guy's body tomorrow. I'm like, oh no, you know? So it's like they feel trapped inside of a body that they don't feel like they belong to. And if that's not a mental thing, then I don't know what is. So I'm like, so that's why I'm like, okay, what happens when they die? Like, what will be the judgment? If they lived clean lives, they did everything. Well, I mean, honestly, I don't know. It's it's a rough, rugged road to go down to have that conversation. Because I honestly don't even. I'm not gonna sit and pretend that I understand it. I just know that I feel badly for them because of it just must be really hard to feel that way, just to feel trapped and to feel like you are in the wrong body. Whether or not you do anything about it, that must be like a living hell to them. So, yeah. You tired?
No, someone.
It's bedtime.
Someone
It is 11:14. It's 45 minutes until bedtime. Stephanie Turin, you're not late, but we are leaving soon, and you did miss a lot. You're gonna have to watch the the redo. Hey L&R, silent viewer here. Mrs. Wallace to you. That's not Mommy. You thought it was Mommy? Ooh, you got me scared. I thought it was Mommy. Don't be silent anymore, Mrs. Wallace. Especially because your last name is Wallace, so we're probably related. Okay. It was some bomb surgery, no shade. Are you talking about the guy?
Yeah, the one you explained that real quick.
Yeah, that's really good surgery, but still, you wouldn't be able to tell. That's the best surgery I've ever seen in my life. I can always identify. Well, there's this one time I was watching a YouTube video and I was shocked to find out that the girl was a trans woman. I was like, but then when she opened up her mouth, I was like, yeah, I can tell, duh. But with this one, whew, you would not be able to tell at all. I always say them when speaking about transgender people, as I don't want to offend anyone, but I certainly don't want to offend my God. Yeah, I don't even know. I just don't speak about transgender people. I think this is the most I've ever spoken about transgender people. It's not something that I converse about because I don't know anything. Like, I don't like to get myself in trouble anymore. Before I used to like playing devil's advocate. I didn't care about it before, but now that I have more people with eyes on me, I feel really badly. Sorry, I'm picking my toe. I just don't talk about them. Cabado. Who is a person? What's her name? I have no idea. I don't remember her name. She was on Wendy Williams. Like look up Wendy Williams transgender guest. I don't know. I'm sure something will come up. And yes, he does know. Yo, no good. Yes, we're good, Joy Davis. This is way off topic. I wanted to get some practical advice from parents of 2 young kids. I recently found out I am unexpectedly with child and I have a 2-year-old daughter. Oh, you'll be fine.
Oh yeah, you'll be good.
I found out I was pregnant with Jonathan when Jaden was 6 months old. You'll be fine. Trust me. A 2-year-old, she's gonna be almost 3 when you have that baby. You're gonna be totally fine. Don't worry about it at all. As a matter of fact, the bad thing that I did, and I wish that more people had like spoken this to me when I was pregnant with Jonathan, is don't let it was unwanted at the time. I feel really badly saying that. And I pray that if Jonathan ever hears me speak about this, he never feels like he wasn't wanted, because he is wanted now. He wasn't wanted before. But God opened up my eyes and realized that I was being really ungrateful. But what was I saying? Don't focus on the fact that it was unplanned. look at the pregnancy, as you should, as a blessing, because there's so many people out there who are struggling with getting pregnant, staying pregnant, giving birth, keeping their babies alive. Like, so the fact that you're pregnant is an absolute blessing. Congratulations. And you're going to be totally fine. There's so many women who have done it. Like, you're just going to tap into that warrior spirit, warrior mentality, the God given gift of motherhood that God has given you. God given, that's redundant. And you'll be fine. You'll be good. Um, Wait, what? It's Nambla? Oh, that's the person's name? I'm excited but nervous. How on earth do you handle two young children so close in age and stay sane? Because my daughter's a lot, just by herself.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I told you. I mean, you probably weren't here. But Jaden and Jonathan, all they do is fight. Today was the least amount of fightings that I've ever seen since they started school. But the good thing is that you're not having two boys. You're gonna have a girl and a boy, or you're gonna have a girl and a girl. So I think you'll be okay.
Okay.
I think that the important thing is just to make sure that they are both entertained, and just let them figure out their friendship together so that you don't have to worry about them too much. As long as they're friends and they can keep each other occupied, you'll be fine. And then let your older daughter help out, like, with feedings and changing diaper, passing you wipes and stuff. Let her feel important, and yeah, that's it. Like, I make Jaden run and get Jonathan's diaper all the time. And whenever he comes up with the diaper, he always feels so accomplished. Like, Mommy, I got it! I'm like, thank you, Jaden. Alright, I can always tell by hairline. Quanisha, did you see this person though? Quanisha. You need to Google her, him, she, him. Look. I gotta stop saying that about my daughter, LOL, because she was a surprise to me. Oh, okay. Jet Life's here. Hey! Hey, Jordan Mom. Yes, when I found out I was pregnant and I told myself I was ready to be mother, but now I don't regret getting pregnant. She makes me the happiest mom in the world. I feel she completes me. Same thing with Jonathan. It's like, I feel like that's why Jonathan is so, I don't know. Jonathan is not as happy as Jaden is. Like, he's just so clingy and he's always crying, and I feel like it's because I was depressed pretty much throughout the whole pregnancy, and I feel like that kind of affected him because he was growing inside of me. But it's like, as soon as I gave birth to him, the depression left. Well, not completely, but the depression that I had with the pregnancy left, and I was just so happy and so grateful to be a mother of two, and everything just changed. It's like the worries that I had of, like, oh my gosh, my kids are 15 months apart. How am I gonna handle my 1.5-year-old, not even 1.5, and this newborn? Like, it's fine. You just kind of figure things out and get through it. Now they're both in school, and I feel like time has gone by so quickly. I remember Jonathan sleeping over there. I'll never stop talking about that. Like, he was sleeping right there. And now he is in school, and his brother is in school, and they're going to be in school together next year. It's like, it's crazy. So yeah. This is an interesting thing. Yeah. This is nice. A nice little outlet to talk about parenting and transgenders. I just pray that I didn't offend anyone. The biggest thing that I try to not do. That's why I don't talk about a lot of stuff in the vlogs anymore. There were 2 vlogs that I cut something out completely. I cut it out so much. The vlog went from like 14 minutes to like 9, because I cut out everything that I said. I was like, I'm not gonna try to ruffle any feathers. I know that what I'm saying is the truth, but I'm just gonna cut this whole thing out. I try to stay away from what am I saying? Conflict so much. And so the fact that I can openly express myself tonight makes me feel good, but I'm also a little bit nervous because I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, ruffle any feathers, have people take what I said and run with it and have it be like thrown back in my face in like 5 years when I'm running for president. You know, like I don't want any of that. But I stand by everything that I said. Unless it's like misunderstood, then I can clarify. But yeah. Uh-oh, she said, yeah, you might need to delete this live. Honestly, if that's the no. I'm not. I probably should, but I feel like I've censored myself so much on this channel and I hate it. Like I have said what I said. I said what I said, you know? So like if backlash comes from it, I'm sorry. Mm-mm. I'm 28. I don't want. You also have to be born in the U.S. to be a president. I wasn't born in the U.S., so I can't be president. That's why it was a joke. Hey guys, wish I could have gotten a chance to see you guys when you were in Miami. Me and my fiance like watching you guys. Yeah, it's like we wanted to do a meetup
Friday.
On Friday, but 2 things got canceled that day because of the rain. Or the rain that they said was gonna happen because of the weather, the hurricane.
Not 2 things.
It was 2 shoots got canceled.
Oh yeah.
So we were gonna go to the Waterford Wall, the Winford or Wingate, one of them wall, Win something arts. We were gonna go there and have a meetup, but it just didn't happen. We decided to just chill instead and go to the sandwichery. Advice on your thoughts on how life would be as a married couple before marriage. What you were told marriage should be from your parents and people around you marriage.
I don't know. I didn't get like anything negative. A lot of the what was it? A lot of the info that was told to me, a lot of it like repeated. You know, make sure you take care of her, listen to what she says, don't fight and stay angry at night, or don't go to bed angry. You know, a lot of that stuff kept coming back over and over. But yeah, nobody was just like, oh, stay away from it. It's bad for you, you know. Nothing bad.
Well, everybody thought we were crazy because I was 19, Rudy was 20, and everyone was like, you're too young.
Oh yeah, that was like way in the beginning.
But honestly, when I was 19, I had no idea what I was getting myself into, and it's probably a good idea that I didn't, because knowing me at 19, I would have been like, wait, we're not gonna be happy 100% of the time? Why are we doing this? So I think that I was very naive. I didn't know anything about anything. I thought that marriage was gonna be fairy tales and rainbows and butterflies and unicorns. I really did.
But you know, people don't really know that you gotta work towards that stuff, because it can be, but like it's a lot of work.
Especially at 19, I had never really had a serious committed relationship like the one that I had with Rudy. The longest relationship I was in, it was 8.5 months, and it was like not even that serious. So you know, people did try to like tell us, hey, you know, I'm sorry, that's not true. People who told us after we got married, when we were on our honeymoon. But the only counsel that we got was the best, because it was from our pastor at the time, who gave us pretty much all the counseling that we needed.
It's some pretty good counseling.
It was exceptional. As a matter of fact, I wish I had recorded it, like either like with a microphone or written it down what he said, because I don't want to ever forget the way that he said it, because when he explained to us about the importance of like getting your finances in order, because money problems lead to divorce, and like how important sex is and stuff. Yeah, like he said that money and sex are the top 2 causes of divorce, and like when he said that, it like stuck with me, and I remembered those things. And so, you know, like if we're having any financial trouble, I try not to burden Rudy with it too much, because I don't want there to be tension, even though I probably should tell him, and half the time I do tell him, like if we're going through something. And then the sex thing, like that's why I have my whole sex calendar, and I write down how many times we do it, just so that I make sure that you know, it's not a problem where he feels like he's gonna have to seek outside the marriage, or I feel like I'm gonna have to seek. Like, I don't want any of that to ever happen. So, yeah, the counseling we got was really good. I'm saying that because of the them, it, he, she, that will offend. Oh, yeah, but I mean, I was saying the right pronouns. Oh, I was kind of joking, making fun of it though a little bit, I guess. Everybody's so offended by everything in 2019. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have joked about it. Um, you're right, Shanice. Do you think when people complain about marriage, it's just that they ignore signs they should have seen?
I mean, they probably like completely missed certain signs. The thing is, their people are different. You know, some people don't want to put the work in. Some people know what work they should put into a marriage and still don't do it. You know, and then you have other people who work really hard towards it. So like basically, you have to work, pick up things, learn new things every single day about each other. It's a job. If you don't do your job right, then the job itself won't go right.
And there's also the other side of it. Sometimes people complain about their marriage just for attention. Like, there are some times when I'm hanging out with my girls and I say some stuff about the marriage that sounds like a complaint. And then later on, I'm like, why did I do that? And I'm like, do I just want the attention? Because, like, there's nothing to really complain about. It's like sometimes you just want an outlet. I just want to be able to tell someone that this is happening because I like to have an outlet. And I can't talk about it on YouTube. I can't talk about Instagram. So then I bring it to my girlfriends. But then I'm like, why did I do that? Not necessarily because there's anything wrong with the marriage. I just want to be able to talk about it to somebody who's not Rudy. So people complain for that reason. They just want the attention. They have the they want the outlet, and or they just regret getting married, which is obviously not the case for me. But well, that might not be obvious. But let me just say it is not the case for me. So yeah, there could be a bunch of different reasons why people complain. I'm 33, was married at 21, and stayed married 2 years. My husband was great, but I was so immature. Now I'd be an amazing wife, but I realized that I want a fairy tale and I can't have that. Yeah, I don't believe that there are any fairy tales out there.
No fairy
I
tales.
see a lot of problems with the young people getting married, and it really breaks my heart because
I think they're
that
not guided right.
yeah, I think I will never stop saying this. I think that the only reason why Rudy and I made it and our marriage survived was because of the counseling that we had. Because there were so many things wrong with me. So many things wrong with me, and I just didn't know how to communicate it and how to solve the problem. And it's like, if I didn't have the counseling to tap into, to be like, okay, pastor said that if this happens, this is what we should do, I don't think it would have worked out because I was very immature.
Basically, you got the clues to enter the marriage the correct way.
Yeah. And also, like, I was ready, you know. I probably not like mentally, like like mature. In my maturity, I probably wasn't ready, but like I was ready to settle down and be a wife ish. I say like that because I don't like to say be a wife, but like I was ready to commit myself to someone. Let's just say that.
Yeah,
I was ready for that.
I can say the same thing.
I couldn't handle the dating anymore, and the guys were just being crazy and just wanting to have sex, and I just couldn't handle that anymore. At 18, I was just like, no, I don't want to deal with this anymore, and I was so ready to just be committed. I want to commit myself to you, and I want to work on us together and be better human beings together. So yeah. Just a few more and then we gotta close out. My problem is listening. Honestly, I'm stubborn. I think that all human beings are stubborn.
Some more than others. There are some people out there.
But we're all stubborn. Like, I'm very stubborn. I will literally not do what you said to do just because you told me to do it. So that's something that I'm aware of, and I try to, like, even though we've been married 8 years, I still do that now. I just don't want to. Learn, relate. Okay. I'm just being stubborn. Like, I don't want to listen to you just because you told me that we're late. I'm just going to stay here for 2 more seconds just so that we could be 2 seconds later. Like, that's how stubborn. I know it is terrible, but it's something that I realize that, and at least I know it. At least you know it. Thank you. What would be something you feel strongly about teaching your sons? I want to teach them about sex early and the importance of waiting until marriage. That is the number one thing that I want to teach them before they learn any of it from any of their friends at school. Probably like when they're 9. I'm just going to sit down and have a very open and honest conversation. Let Rudy lead it because he's the one with the male parts. But, just talk to them about the importance of staying pure, to stay away from like I'm just gonna talk to them, not like really lecture them, but just have open and honest conversation about pornography, masturbation, sex, all that stuff. Get it out on the table just so that they know. That's the most important thing to me. Would you say the same?
Yeah. I was thinking while you were talking. Again, just would be introducing that stuff. Just getting them to a comfortable point where they can at least like talk to us. Be like, hey, mom, dad,
Yeah.
my friend said this.
Or I saw this today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or hey, I have a virus on my computer and keep showing me these pictures.
Or mom, I just want to let you. Don't call me mom, please. Don't call me mom. Mommy, I just have to admit that the reason why we have a virus is that I watched this. I'm gonna slap you upside your head, but thank you for telling me. What do you think is the hardest part of marriage?
Reading minds.
I think the hardest part of marriage is keeping each other happy. Rudy, so I have bad PMS. Like not bad, like not abnormally bad. I PMS, let's just say that. And for like the week before my period comes, I am just so miserable. Nothing can make me happy, really, unless it's crochet and talking to you guys. But in general, I'm just like a sourpuss. And there's sometimes when Rudy's moody too, and I just don't know what to do to like get him out of it. So I feel like even though we've been together 8 years, we're struggling in that area of just like knowing how to make each other happy. I still don't know how to make him happy when he's in a crappy mood. And Rudy definitely doesn't know how to make me happy when I'm PMSing or if I'm in a bad mood. Right? Mm-hmm. Don't say that.
Don't say what I guess.
You say yeah. Am I right? Rudy Tide. Am I right?
Yeah, I guess you're right about this.
He must be talking about the Aisha Curry situation where she wants outside attention. No, that's different. She wants male attention. Something wrong with her. That's not normal. That's not normal. But then again, I feel like I probably don't have the right to say that because maybe she just, I don't know. The attention that I think I'm seeking is not based on gender. Like she wants to feel sexy because a guy's like, "Oh girl, you look good in that." Yeah. I don't need a guy to tell me. Rudy tells me, Rudy grabs my butt, grabs my boobs almost every day. I don't feel like I need another man to tell me I look good. As a matter of fact, if a guy tells me that I look good, I feel a little strange. Like I don't even know how to receive that compliment.
You know,
I'm like,
that's I kind of agree with that because we've gone to events together and then someone will sneak by and be like, "Hey, what's your name? Why are you so quiet?" And I'm just like, I'm just like I don't know what to do. It's like I forgot how to do that,
Yeah.
It's like, and I'm like, Larry, this girl's talking to me.
Yeah. The same thing with me. I'll be like, oh my gosh, Rudy. So this guy did this. I'm like, I don't understand why he did that. And Rudy will be like, do you not understand how good you look? And I'm like, I was just wearing this and this and this. He's like, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so like I'm not out here seeking male attention. So the fact that she said that, I think is very strange.
Mm.
Something wrong. Steph, I'm saying I think I've said this before. Steph needs to step his game up in his marriage.
Steph Curry.
Yeah. His wife doesn't feel beautiful. That's terrible.
I mean, it's not like she's ugly.
She's not.
She's
That's
not.
the problem. But it's his job. It's literally his job because she's not supposed to be getting that seeking that attention from other guys. She's supposed to be getting it from him. Yeah, if you needed other girls to tell you, "Oh, Rudy, you're so beautiful. I love your eyes," or "You smell so good," like if you needed that, Rudy, I'm messing up.
I never.
Yeah, I never need anyone to tell me.
I feel weird.
Yeah,
it just makes me feel
I feel
like
a little dirty.
in the marriage, like when I was like dating or not dating, when I was single, like I took it as an opportunity just to open up a conversation. It's like, oh hey, oh my gosh, you look nice. Oh, what's your name? But oh, my name is blah blah blah. Like how are you? And if the conversation might fizzle out, and I'll walk away. I'm not gonna be rude. I'm not gonna be like that overly confident. I'll be like, oh yeah, you like them? Well, you need to hang out with me some more. And then,
Ew! Gross.
I wouldn't do that.
All right. Wait. I'm trying to make sure. I don't think it's age. You have to get married for the right reasons. Yeah, that too. Do you think that when you're married, you don't need friends? Like when all my friends got married, they dropped totally out of my life. So is your husband your only necessary friend? No, you definitely need friends.
You need friends. It's how you connect with them because it's hard. You're married. Again, like I said before, it's a new job. It's a new job when you're married. So imagine people trying to be like, hey, are you off work right now? And when you're married, you're never off work. I guess you can try to make time for them as they make time for you, but you just have to find a real balance with it, and it's not gonna be easy, because you have a lot of friends. You have your friends. She will have her friends. Sometimes she might want to go visit her friends with you along, meaning that you can't go see yours, or it could be vice versa. It all depends. It's a lot of work. You would just have to figure it out, but you do need friends.
I definitely could not do this marriage without friends. Like, I am that. I've always been like this. I've always needed an outlet from everything. For every area of my life, I need to be able to talk about it to someone. Whether it is to myself in a blog, or it's to people in a vlog, or it's to friends. I always have to talk about it. So, if it was just the two of us and I had no friends, I think I would be really depressed.
Yeah, sometimes what Larry's saying is very true because sometimes, I mean, there are things that she's interested in. It's just not my thing, and there are things that I'm interested in. It's not her thing,
Yeah.
But when our friends come around, she gets to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
She even says sometimes like she might feel like I'm like, whoa, you have a lot to say to your friends. It's because it's actually my only time to talk about that thing.
Like at your party, I saw you shining it up with them. Like,
Yeah.
and you guys have your group chat. I have my group chat. I have girls' night coming up soon. I went to Puerto Rico for a girls' trip. I'm going to another place next year for another girls' trip. Like, that's the kind of stuff that you need. Like, but don't feel badly if you don't have any friends. Like, don't feel like, oh no, I need friends. But recognize that you might be the kind of person who needs to have a friend.
Yeah.
And let it happen organically. Like, don't force any friendships. That's weird.
And I suggest like real friends, like in person. I mean, yeah, having friends online, I think is totally cool. Yeah, if you can't, no, I'm not disregarding it, but like, if you're having a connection with someone and you guys have many things in common, I'm not saying be like annoying and be like, hey, but like, don't push it away also, see where
Guys,
that goes.
please remember to give the video a thumbs up as we close. I feel like a preacher. Alright, so I'm just gonna answer these and then we're gonna leave because it's almost our bedtime. I don't think it's any way to make each other happy when in a bad mood. You just have to let it ride out and get to the other side of that bad mood. But the hard thing about that is that Um, the bad mood lasts for at least 7 days. So we kind of have to figure out how to make each other happy. For
The
me, my
bad.
PMS
Oh,
lasts for
what
7 days.
bad for 7 days.
Yeah, like, or the thing is, when Rudy's in his bad mood for whatever reason, and half the time he never even tells me why he's in a bad mood, it's for the night, and I'm hyped up, like I'm happy, like this is my mood. I'm like, I want to get up and twat. So, when he's not feeling himself, I have to figure out how to make him happy, because then him being in a bad mood is gonna get me in a bad mood, because he's not at my level. My level of hype is yeet. He's below the bar, and I need him to rise up even a little bit so I can come down and meet him. Otherwise, we're just both gonna be miserable. And then when I'm PMSing, I need Rudy to understand, in order to make me happy, just don't annoy me. Like, that's the number one thing. Don't get on my nerves. Don't say anything stupid.
But that's also hard because a lot of things will annoy you.
Yes, because that's
Yeah,
just
that's
my
how,
person. I am
yeah,
easily annoyed.
And I understand.
But all I'm saying is you have to understand that. So you might not be able to make each other happy when the mood is down, but you have to also understand how to not make each other feel worse. Um Hi Elaine, I would say life and human are up and down, so allow that person to feel what they feel and tell them I am here, would here if you want to talk, honey. Hit the oh yeah, thank you for adding the hit like button. She just wants to feel desired by others. Women always want her man, and she doesn't get that same attention. She wants to feel how she feels. No, Shanice, but this is where I disagree with that, because there's so many people in her comments section bigging her up, boosting her ego, supposedly. I don't understand why that is not doing it for her. That's why I said it's very strange. Like, for her to need a man to physically desire her is not that's not normal. You have like millions of followers, or however many millions she has on Instagram. You get tens of thousands of likes on your posts regularly, if not hundreds of thousands, I don't know. You get thousands of comments. You're not telling me that there's not at least 3 men in the comment section saying, girl, you look good. Please. There's no way. So the fact that
that's not even DMs.
yeah, exactly. So the fact that that is happening, and she still feels like she's not wanted, there's no way. You can't justify that being normal. Did those big ups and comments come after she said that, or I don't know? I wasn't reading her comments like that, but I'm saying that there's no way that before she made that comment that no one said anything to her. I refuse to believe that.
And I'm sure after that triggered people, and they started doing that. There are guys like,
oh no, I know.
Like, so she wants me to say something.
Because I've been reading the comments since then. I'm like, oh, let me see if anybody said anything. After reading 2 of her posts, I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm not reading her. I'm not reading this. I'm like, why? I don't. This is weird. But like, yeah, I'm pretty sure people were saying stuff to her before. So it's like how I get. It's like the equivalent of me saying, oh my gosh, nobody ever wants me. I feel like I'm just a mom and no guys want me or anything like that.
But some people said that majority of people were misinterpreting what she was saying at that time. So
everybody did misinterpret what she said. Yes, they did. But she also should not have said that. Like, that's just a. I think that the whole thing that she said was blown out of proportion. I don't think that it was meant to be that deep. But she still said it, and it was still weird that she said it. I just didn't like the fact that she said it. And she was okay with them keeping it in. Because there have been so many things that I have said in vlogs that I took out. I retracted my statement because it sounded weird. She said it, it came out of her mouth, and everybody thought that it was okay for her to publicly say this thing. Nope. It's not okay. I don't think it's normal at all. Okay, last thing. It sucks being a woman sometimes. I'm PMSing and teaching 7th graders.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah, that is hard.
That's hard.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't be a teacher. What Steph is doing wrong? He's huge in the NBA, providing a house, family, and security for her, and he creates opportunities for her to make money. But I don't know
Yeah,
what goes on.
but like there's so much
That's not
more
enough.
even beyond that. Like what you're saying is totally cool. A lot of guys would want that to, you know, provide for their woman and all of that, but sometimes I think a woman wants to feel it,
Her
you know?
love language is most likely words of affirmation, and
Yeah.
he's not giving it to her. That's the bottom line.
Yeah, like he might be giving my, hey, here's a stack, go shopping, cool. But like, what if she wanted to go shopping with you? You know, holding her, going, you know,
Not
together.
even. She just
you know?
wants to be told that she's
No.
hot.
I was just example, like,
It's
you know,
based on her love language.
it's one thing to be like, here you go,
Yeah.
I love you, and to be like, you know, hey,
You're beautiful. Let's
yeah,
go do
you're
this
beautiful.
together.
I
Yeah.
love you. Come, I
Yeah.
have this for you. You know,
Yeah.
the invitation. You know, it's
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't. Well, I mean, I didn't say it here, but I said it before. Where did I talk about this before? I talked about this somewhere else.
another thing like this.
But yeah, I said when I said what I said that I don't know what's going on behind closed doors. But for her to say it is just weird. But anyway, guys, I feel like I'm going on and on, and we gotta go to bed. Thank you for liking the video. For those of you who gave it a thumbs up. This was a very weird live.
I think it started off slow.
No, it was weird because a lot of opinions. It's just weird. I feel like, cause you know we don't usually talk about other people, and I do that on purpose. I try not to talk about other people because I don't want to offend people. And but we talked about a lot of people tonight. We talked about a lot of people tonight. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm so tired. I'm ready to go to bed. We're about to sing the goodbye song. Glad you enjoy this, Shanice. I hope you're not upset with me. Shanice saw the real large A tonight. Alright, guys, we're gonna sing the song. 5, 6, 7. So long, farewell to you, my friend. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. It's been great to play and sing together. And now it's time to say goodnight. So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. It's funny, you said it's about having dialogue. I'm still going. Never mind. I'll just stop talking. Bye. Thanks for looking out for me, Shanice. Appreciate it. Good night, everyone. Love you. How do you end?